To cut away from my colleague because we're bringing you breaking news right now from right here in Delhi. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal is taken out from the ED office. He's just been taken out from the other gate of the ED. He's been taken to the Rouse Avenue court. Remember, 7 days of remand with the ED are coming to an end today. The ED is likely to ask for either an extension or that he be sent to judicial custody. We'll bring you more context. But this is after 7 days. Remember, the Chief Minister was taken into ED custody Thursday evening, becoming the first sitting Chief Minister in the country's history to be arrested without a conviction. This is in the larger liquor excise policy case. The allegation against the Aam Aadmi Party and in particular against Arvind Kejriwal is that he had to have been in the know of the misdoings that were taking place. Exactly what are the misdoings? Remember the liquor excise policy that was introduced by the Delhi government? The allegation is that it was being used to launder large amounts of money. We'll just go over to our colleague Anshul to get more context on these developments. Anshul, in those visuals we can see the Chief Minister. It's a little hard to see his face in these visuals. It's impossible to see if we're looking at a confident Chief Minister, for example. All right, he seems to be smiling at the cameras. Just tell our audiences a little bit about what could take place in the next few minutes.
So yes, the Delhi Chief Minister has been taken out from the Enforcement Directorate. Within the next 15 to 20 minutes, we are expecting that he will reach the Rouse Avenue court, where at approximately 2 p.m. is the time when he will be presented in front of the court, where in all likelihood, what sources have told us that the Enforcement Directorate is going to ask for an 7-day extended custody. Will that custody be granted? That is something that remains to be seen. But the main focus will be on the comments that will be made by Arvind Kejriwal, because remember, yesterday Sunita Kejriwal, the wife of Arvind Kejriwal, had very clearly said that Arvind Kejriwal will expose the entire money trail in this matter in front of the court. What will Arvind Kejriwal say to the cameras that are present over there? That is something that remains to be seen. On the other hand, from the side of the Delhi Chief Minister, in all likelihood, they are going to oppose this plea by the Enforcement Directorate, because the health of the Delhi Chief Minister is something that is of concern and that would be raised in front of the courts today as well. Yesterday itself, the Aam Aadmi Party claimed that the health of Arvind Kejriwal had deteriorated inside the ED custody, where his sugar level had fallen to a dangerous level. But yes, what sources from inside the Enforcement Directorate has told us that everything was taken care of and the health of the Delhi Chief Minister is something that is of top priority to the Enforcement Directorate. So yes, within the next few minutes we are expecting that he will reach inside the court and then the hearing will start. One of the another interesting thing that is going to be looked after is what has the Enforcement Directorate been able to take out from Arvind Kejriwal over the last 6 days since he has been questioned. What sources have told us is that he was confronted with the facts of this matter. He was confronted with the statements that the Enforcement Directorate has in this matter to Arvind Kejriwal. Was Enforcement Directorate or the IO satisfied with the answers that were given by the Delhi Chief Minister? That is something that would be informed to the court. How is he responding to the questions? That is something that would be that would be told to the court as well. So yes, in the next few minutes, the hearing is about to start and all these questions will be answered one by one from the side of the Enforcement Directorate and from the legal team of Arvind Kejriwal as well.
You just touched for a moment on one of the things we're most looking forward to right now, which is that seeing what it is that Sunita Kejriwal, Arvind Kejriwal's wife, she had to say. She's herself an IRS officer. She said that Arvind Kejriwal is going to make a big revelation today in the courts. Do we have any context? Obviously, it's a surprise, but any context into what the framework there could be? What can we expect the Chief Ministers to speak on?
So yes, it is being speculated by political analysts and others at this point in time that the statement could be on election bonds itself, because one of the donors of those election bonds was actually arrested by the Enforcement Directorate in the same case itself. So yes, that could be one of the that is something that is expected that the Delhi Chief Minister will raise. If at all there is something else that the Chief Minister has to say, that is something that remains to be seen. But the Aam Aadmi Party is also looking to somewhere or the other go ahead and record the statement that will be sent that would be said by the Delhi Chief Minister, so that it could be eventually broadcasted and put on social media as well. So yes, the Aam Aadmi Party is definitely preparing a game plan to discredit the Enforcement Directorate and to discredit the entire investigation that has been done by them since day one since the arrest of Satyendra Jain himself, which was the first political arrest in this entire matter. Since that time itself, the Aam Aadmi Party has constantly gone ahead and made claims that this is nothing but a forced investigation. This is being done to hamper the image of the Aam Aadmi Party, to take Arvind Kejriwal under arrest. So these are the allegations that have been put forth by the Aam Aadmi Party from day one itself. Now today is something else going to happen. Is the Delhi Chief Minister going to put out some sort of proofs that actually accuse him of this entire of the allegations that have been put against him by the Enforcement Directorate? Because remember, these allegations are actually very, very serious in nature, because these allegations are not only against Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia, but now the allegations are against the Aam Aadmi Party. It is being said by the Enforcement Directorate that Aam Aadmi Party is the quote-unquote company that was benefited from this entire alleged scam. And since the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal is the national convener of this party, then the vicarious liability now is on the Delhi Chief Minister as well. So action should be taken against him as well, is something that the Enforcement Directorate had told the courts last time around. Along with that, the Enforcement Directorate also told the court about the money trail that they have been able to trace of rupees 45 crores approximately.
Okay.
Another money trail of remaining 55 crores needs to be found out, and that is what the Enforcement Directorate is looking into at this point in time.